one of the Trockenbeerenauslesers of Weingut Egon Müller, I think it was the 2003, that in 2015 fetched 15,000 euros per bottle. The Mosel of Germany, and I'm in Saar. I have just passed through the village of Vidlingen, and I have come up to this huge, expansive, south-facing hill, which is the very famous Scharzhofberg. Now, this is iconic of German Riesling and viticulture, made very famous, of course, by some key estates, notably the one which is actually just down here behind these trees, which is Weingut Egon Müller. But also there are other great producers of this top wine as well. So Van Volxem, for example, amongst others like Reichsgraf von Kesselstatt as well. The site is this 27 hectare site which faces south on a mixture of red and blue slate soils. So you get this little bit of cooling air that comes down from the forest at night times. That's said to balance the real ripeness that you get with this south-facing site. One thing about this specific site, which is very, very unique, is actually something of a local purity law, which was enacted at the start of the 20th century behind all of the growers and makers of wine here at Scharzhofberg. Now, what they did was they said that, you know, if you're making wine from this plot, you mustn't adulterate your wine. You mustn't add things like sugar or de-acidify. The wine must be pure. Something we take for granted today, but certainly sort of pre-World War I, this was commonplace going in the 19th century, where wines were being manipulated for mass market promise. So the wines have this own embedded law in place, and they have upheld this to this day. Producers here, like Reichsgraf von Kesselstatt, like Egon Müller, like Van Volxem and the others, all produce great high quality wine. So these wines are highly sought after, exquisite expressions of the Saar Bereich of the Mosel. Quite breathtaking to be here, in fact. Cheers.